Oh, hey. Hey. Oh, hey. Hey. Baby, I'm a bad boy. I might hurt you. I need a therapist.
Backwards, upside down, and inside out. So hold on, or it'll fall down.
Study Hacks That Will Change Your Life, Part 1. We've all experienced burnout while studying, especially during long study sessions. But there's actually a way around this. It's called the Pomodoro Technique. With the Pomodoro Technique, you spend 25 minutes focused on studying, and then you get a 5-minute break. You repeat this 4 times, and then you get a 30-minute break. I've been using this technique for the past 2 years, and with this, I barely ever burn out, and I find that I get way more done. I personally use the app Focus Keeper, which will do all that timing for you. I hope this helps.
How to ace a book report without actually reading the book. First of all, I just want to say that I actually encourage reading. Look at my library. But on the other hand, sometimes I just don't have time for this. I have other classes, Mrs. Harris. Did I read this? No. Did I get 100 on the test? Yes. So this is how I did it. Okay, there are 2 websites that I normally use. Shmoop.com and SparkNotes. What's great about these websites is they actually do an analysis of the book and make it super easy to read. What's also great is that they give you detailed summary. Read all of this. It even gives you a summary on each chapter. Doing this is going to take you less than half the time than it would to read the actual book. And what's great about these chapter summaries is that they're going to give you all the information you actually need. No teacher is going to expect you to know every detail of this book, and they're especially not going to expect you to remember it. You now know the book. This is a great tool to use even if you don't understand a book. Shakespeare's hard. Reading these summaries really helps you understand it. Need to know the theme? Look no further. Need to know the tone? Look no further. And they even got quotes! The biggest thing is to just know the story. The characters, what happens when. Even if you don't read the book, it's good to have, so you can look at the page numbers for quotes. Go get A's, like and follow for more.
How to never do your homework ever again. What you do is you message your friend, we'll call him Bob. You say, hey Bob, we have 6 questions we need to do for history. I'll do 1, 2, and 3 if you do 4, 5, and 6. And then you message your other friend, we'll call her Samantha, and you say, hey, if you do 1, 2, and 3, I'll do 4, 5, and 6. That way you have Bob doing 4, 5, and 6, and Samantha doing 1, 2, and 3, and you're done.
How to get away with not doing your homework. Make a Word document like this and just save it as normal. Change it to .pdf, as this will let you not open it. And now when your teacher tries to open it, they can't because the file is corrupt. And now you have a corrupt file.
Não vai não. Agora que esse som tá ficando bom. Não vai não.
Study hacks every student must know. Need to memorize something? Read it 10 times, say it out loud 10 times, write it down twice. Now it'll stick in your head. Up next, the best times to study. 4 a.m. to 6 a.m., your brain functions 100%. 6 a.m. to 7:30 p.m., your brain functions 50%. Nighttime, your brain only functions 20%. Next, cool trick to boost your memory. When studying for a test, chew gum. Then chew the same exact flavor gum during the exam. It will help you memorize what you studied. And the last one, want to do better on your next test? Take a walk before the exam. Exercise boosts memory and brain power. Research suggests that 20 minutes of activity before exam can improve your performance. You're welcome. How about you go ahead and follow me on TikTok?
All right, everybody writing final papers right now. This is gonna save your life, okay? Look, we've got page 8, almost a full page, okay? 7.5 pages. Go up to replace, do period, go period, do format, font, 16, okay? Hit okay, hit replace all. Hit okay down here. Now do comma, replace all, hit OK. Now do space, space. Now do replace all. Okay, hit OK down here. Close out of this. Look, right here. We're at the very bottom, right? Page 10. We added 2 pages just doing that.
Who here hates math class? I don't, but I'm sure most of you do. I'm just a nerd. Anyways, I'm gonna make your math class a whole lot better as long as you have this calculator or it's available to you. Grab yourself a TI-84 calculator. They're very common in most schools, but if you don't have one, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Turn it on. Hit second zoom, and then turn coordinates and axes off. You just go and select it and hit enter. So make sure both of those are off. Then press second program, and then up, or you can go all the way down and hit enter on pen. Oh, I forgot I already did this. I'm gonna teach you how to draw. I'm so sad I have to delete this. Anyways, I'm gonna clear this, clear it, I'm so sad. Okay, back to second draw, and then go and hit pen. And now what you can do is you can draw on your calculator. Basically, you hit enter and then move your cursor around and it starts drawing wherever you want to. Hit enter again and move around and you will not be drawing anymore. Now go have a fun math class. Y'all are now math magicians.
If I back it up, is it fat enough? When I throw it back, is it fast enough? If I speed it up, can you handle that? You ain't ready for this work now. Watch me throw it back, throw it back, throw it back, throw it back.
How to draft a winning resume.
Start with the header up top, then your education, experience, then languages, skills, and interests. Avoid overused or whimsical fonts like Times New Roman, Papyrus, and Comic Sans. Instead, opt for professional fonts that stand out like Garamond, Georgia, and Cambria. Print your resume on 100% cotton paper. That will really make it stand out.
Like and follow for more tips.
For how to sneak your phone into class. Don't get yourself in trouble though. For this you'll need an old textbook. Don't use one from the library though, because it will not be going back there. Grab your phone and then draw a line all the way around the outside, and then using a craft knife, and be really careful with this, score the edges so eventually the pages begin to come up. You might need to do that a few times, but then you'll get a secret compartment deep enough to store your phone in. Then if somebody does come, you can just shut the book and open it in a different place and no one will ever know.
Nursing School Hack. Download this app on your iPhone or iPad, then click Table of Contents, then click any of the subjects. Then click on any of the ones with a blank circle, and there you have it.
Today I'm going to show you how to make $87 off a $10 investment selling a little bit of this stuff. Bingo, 35 in a pack, high margin. If we get 10 packs of this for $10, priced at 25 cents per lollipop, we can sell $87 worth of candy. I also like these small packs so you could bundle these with other candies and get extra margin. Dulces Vero. This is exotic, which means you're going to get more money for this kind of stuff.
So there I was, spending hours and hours on my AP homework when I had this genius idea. There are about 100 students taking this class and there's no way our teacher checks every assignment. So what if I still submitted my homework, but not have it be the actual homework? And that's exactly what I did. I used my logo for my clothing company and submitted that instead. I then checked the gradebook a few days later and, well, not Albert Einstein, but
I wish it was 2004. So I'm in college and I really try to get great grades, and I'm going to share my study hacks with you guys. Time management is probably the most important thing, and using Google Calendar has really helped me stay on top of everything. If you guys use Canvas for your school, click on the calendar tab, and in the bottom right you'll see calendar feed. Go ahead and copy that link and go back to your Google Calendar, and at the bottom of other calendars you'll see that plus sign. Go ahead and paste that link, and your Canvas calendar will link to your personal calendar, and you'll never miss an assignment again. Tip 3 is use a physical planner. This is where I keep track of my to-do list, and I plan out my days to keep myself accountable for the things I said I was gonna do. A reason I love Google Calendar is because you can set a location of your event and even put notifications to make sure you leave on time. Keeping your binder and backpack organized is key. Tip 5 is use flashcards. I use them for all of my classes, and it's a super great learning and study tool. During lecture, don't focus too much on note-taking because you can always take detailed notes when you're studying later. Plus, retaking notes is a great way to study. Lastly, make sure you have a folder for every class and you have a copy of your syllabus.
Here are 3 ways to sneak snacks into the classroom. Don't get in trouble though. The first one is this secret biscuit pen holder. Ooh. For this, you want to carefully cut a small hole out of the Pringles. That's where your snack's going to come out of. Then wrap it in some sort of sleeve, maybe some old wrapping paper, stick it together so it looks like that. Fill it with your favourite snack, and then put the lid back in and put the pens on top to hold it up. Then whenever you want a snack, just slide up the outside a little bit, go in there, grab yourself a biscuit. Number 2 is really simple. If you have an old baby wipes packet like this, when it's empty, clean it out good, and then you can just put crisps in it and no one will ever know. Number 3, when you're finished with an old glue stick, clean it out really well. You don't want any chemicals left in it, but once it's clean, you can then use it to store sweets. Woo!
Hacks for School, Part 3. So in math, I've always had trouble with the unit circle. But then my teacher showed me the circle hand trick that made everything so much easier. Okay, so take your left hand and assign a degree for each finger. So 90 for thumb, then 60, 45, 30, and then 0. Now let's say you want to figure out the values for 45 degrees. Fold that finger, and the fingers above that folded finger are for cosine, and the fingers below correlate to sine. So for cosine, take the 2 fingers here, so 2, and plug that 2 in here, so cosine of 45 will be radical 2 over 2. Then if you want to figure out sine, take the 2 fingers below, plug 2 in here to get radical 2 over 2 for sine of 45 degrees. This works the same for the other values here, including the thumb and the pinky.
I ain't never had no pot to piss in, yeah. Now all my records trend. Oh my, came from stealing bikes, supplying the G5. I don't know why I ain't smoking this cherry pie so much, but this my life. I'm on Adderall.
Hit the strip out of school, couldn't wait till I got out of class. Used to stare at the clock and shit. Before all this rap shit, I was gang bang.
This God is what it is, we don't pretend it's real. So don't make promises to me that you're gonna break.
How to unblur any picture online. Step 1, find the image that is blurred like this one. Step 2, right click on it and then click inspect. Step 2, once you click inspect, it'll come up with a piece of code and find the part where it says no follow. Then change it to say none. And then click enter. Step 3, once you change the code to say none, go back to the page that was originally blurred and now it should be visible just to you. Comment below if you want to see more of these hacks.
Just leave me for somebody else.